Distiller and winemaker Matthew Rick began making wine as a hobby in 2007. In 2012, he moved to the first floor of the Banbury place, where he commercially makes craft wines and spirits and has his own tasting room. Today, Infinity Beverage makes roughly 6,000 gallons of wine per year. When making wine, the distillery gets its grape juice from vineyards seasonally to make a variety of specialty wines. The juice is poured into large fermentation tanks where it sits for quite a long time to ferment. Added to the young wine is yeast and other nutrients that allow the yeast to consume the sugars faster in the wine, which eventually make alcohol. After the fermentation is completed, the unused nutrients and yeast fall to the bottom of the tank. The liquid on top is sucked out of the tank with a hose, which is then filtered and its pH is adjusted to make it ready to drink. The acidity and the pH are balanced so the wine doesn't taste syrupy or sugary. Once the flavor is balanced in the wine, the bottles are packaged. Using their own equipment, Infinity can fill, cork, and wax roughly 200 bottles an hour. A signature characteristic of Infinity wines is their hand-dipped wax top. This is to add extra sealing and to give a unique and classy appeal. Infinity Beverage also distills its own specialty spirits. To start, they use a fermented liquid like apple or apricot juice. This alcohol is poured into a very large boiler where the liquid is distilled. The alcohol boils out of the liquid and climbs up the copper column. The alcohol being collected needs to be at a purity level of 190 proof in order for it not to taste like the liquid that it was distilled from. When collecting the distilled alcohol, the first part that is called the heads is not drinkable. Hearts, the middle portion of the distillation, is what we drink. It has full body flavor and is essentially ethanol. Stop on by to enjoy a glass of some of the most unmistakably unique wines you've ever tasted, or take a bottle or two home with you while taking advantage of some great deals on these newly labeled bottles.